Hello, podcast fans. We are Boys Gone Wild. Hello. We will talk about the news and our personal lives.
Welcome to another episode of Boys Gone Wild. This time coming from Jamaica.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Where's that from?
I don't know. What's that song Caribbean. From? What was I?
Simon Mayo.
I don't think
it's not. Simon Mayo purposed it, and now we're purposing it from Simon Mayo on a different radio kind of thing.
Stealing a living, Simon Mayo.
Yeah.
I have a picture of Simon Mayo in my bedroom as an aspirational thing. I want to sit on a podcast and go, what do you think, Mark? And then be quiet for 30 minutes.
He did have a drive time show before that. You're so hard on Mayo. He's a classic broadcaster.
Simon Mayonnaise.
Yeah. We've actually done this exact bit.
I know.
Barry Ketchup.
It's good.
Pete Mustard.
People like it.
I heard that as Welsh. I thought that was more of a Welsh accent that you did then.
Way-o.
I said way.
Where daylight come and we wanna go home.
Charlie's got a new haircut. He's like even more like a white Muslim. Mashallah, mate.
It's bald. His head is covered in blood. I came in and I said, who did that? A homeless man on the street? He's littered with blood. You've got cuts that they're still bleeding, and it's just all smeared around his head.
Did you wet shave it?
He'd wet shave me, yeah.
It looks like a non-consensual shave.
I arrived and Andrew said, did you do that yourself?
Yeah, because he's got blood everywhere.
I tipped him. It cost me £22.
What, to get more blood on your head?
What was going through your head? Did you just feel like you needed to shake something off?
Quite a lot of hair.
He fucking got you, man. Give him a cheer. Yeah. Give the guy a cheer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pay the man his dues.
I just felt like I wanted to change, and the best way of feeling like you've had a big change is to shave all your hair.
It's true. It is funny that you only had like a thin strip of hair going down your head anyway.
Well,
so
and
that already was a big change. And it's funny, it's like, it's a reverse, but it's kind of less extreme.
Yeah.
In a way.
It is less extreme.
Yeah.
Why is it less extreme?
It's weirdly a conservative change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop being a punk rocker.
Yeah, but I think if you have I've had quite a lot of time when I have my Mohican where if it grows out a lot, then it starts looking really sort of middle-aged man.
Mohican, the middle-aged man.
I look like a boomer. I look like a boomer.
A boomer Mohican.
You know, like
it's a boomer.
Like a Camden.
It's like how you doing for the kids. Like massively. Right. Also, I'm going grey at the minute, so like.
I think the thing is, you've actually got quite a hard like beard and hair combo at the moment. Shaved head with a big beard, but your eyes are too tender and kind. You can't look hard. Like it should. Like you're the outline of a scary-looking man, but your eyes are so like longing for tenderness and affection.
Please touch me.
It just doesn't quite.
What's the vibe? Is it intimidating at all?
Well, this is the default character on RuneScape. This is before you get to pick anything.
I'm the me shop channel, like stage one.
That's the first. That's bloke. You are bloke.
Yeah. I like it. Other than I didn't know I was bleeding a lot. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. See, I'm one of those people where I can't really change my hair too much. There's only like a couple of options I really have.
Shave it off and bleed.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd look good if I'd shaved it off. I don't think so. I think you actually do suit it.
Thank you.
I think it works. But I don't.
But you were thinking of
anyone saying shave it off.
Yeah, I could see it. Maybe we can all do it together.
You look ridiculous.
I mean, you could go maybe buzz cut, but you couldn't shave off.
No, I couldn't
shave off.
Bold.
You look like a villain.
Yeah,
why not?
Andrew looked
like an eggy villain, Dr. Yokeman,
and you look like one of his fucking like his
minions. But he doesn't have the heart to hit intruders. Yeah, because of his stupid kind eyes.
But I guess what's interesting is that was it yesterday we did the history record?
Yes.
So Charlie was not his usual self on the records for history. He came in a bit quieter,
dejected.
There just wasn't. It wasn't. And obviously it's quite annoying. He can be quite annoying on the show, but then when it's gone, you kind of miss it, and it was just like it's just sort of like he just didn't have any of his usual gumption.
No,
he was a bit short with me a couple of times. He just seemed a little bit.
I was trying to load something up, and I went yes.
And then I found out that it's because last weekend I think you did a lot of
drugs.
And then you had a wank while on the drugs, but like a brutal wank. to try and
Go on.
trying
a
to
Parkinson's
combat it.
wank. It was awful. Like
Parkinson's
Cerebral
wank.
palsy wank.
cerebral palsy wank. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because I was so inebriated that I didn't have control over my.
So it was a disgusting
body.
one, and then on the Sunday you had to do a wholesome lasagna to try and make up a guilt lasagna, a shame
I told
lasagna.
you.
I know all of these things. I didn't realise it would cause you such anguish.
Well, he was
Yeah.
like
You
that,
actually- you
and he
left
was
out the
like,
wank.
and then we said, "Is there something wrong, Charlie?" And he goes, "There's nothing wrong." And then you've come in saying, "I need a new start," and you've shaved your head.
You're a fucking mess, man. You're a mess.
I feel there is something wrong.
Yeah, I actually hadn't clocked that had happened.
So it does seem from the information, because I wasn't involved in any of this, the information I'm getting is that you had a wank so diabolical and shameful, you had a post-nut clarity that was so harrowing.
I need to change
that
my
you
whole
had to-
personality.
you made lasagna and you wanted a huge change in your life.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go
It's
back.
a turning point.
Yeah, it was quite harrowing as a kind of feeling. But sometimes you need that. You need to change your
Yeah.
So did you hit rock bottom last?
I was quite close to rock bottom at 6 a.m. on Sunday
That's
morning.
a pretty normal weekend for you.
I don't know, this one felt
I hear
different.
about that most weekends. This is what you do.
This
Other
one-
than the lasagna. The lasagna was a nice point.
This one felt different.
Because one compliment I'll really give you is that you're got a lot of positive energy and you can really bring it when people have real mood fluctuations. I think when you drop it seems to go.
It's very obvious.
It goes quite philosophical and deep. It feels like you stare into the middle of the distance more.
Yeah,
You
but
know the bit in Get Out where he falls down?
I guess to
space.
sustain kind of being cheery and positive
Yeah.
the whole time,
Yeah.
you have to
You have to
these
shave
drops.
your head and have a cerebral palsy wank every now and again. Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice to know you're doing well.
Cerebral palsy.
Why is it cerebral? Because you were
I
just
just
not
have no,
rhythmic.
no control over my limbs. Just
I think it's about rhythm. I think it's like, yeah.
Oh God. I think you could even call that a wank at that point.
I smoked a spliff and I was ruined, but in a medieval kind of just went mad. And I thought
Candles.
I had to I have to
Eyes
We
rolled to
had
the
a-
back of their head,
I was-
speaking in tongues.
I was there. I was on this night out.
Yeah.
And we had a conversation before you left about not going too hard on the weekend because you'll be fucked in the week. And then he's left that
But
conversation.
you left hanging out with Andrew and you went on to
and then
another-
got fucked.
You went to a second location.
yeah.
And then
that's
got
when
fucked.
that's when it deteriorated.
But we left it a bit of a conversation about taking it moderately easy, and he's gone back and had a cerebral palsy wank and then made a lasagna and shaved his head.
Yeah, but now look at me.
Yeah, brilliant. You're
I'm
back.
bald and bleeding.
Yeah, you're looking,
Yeah,
A vision of health.
my new it starts now.
Yeah.
okay, that's
Change
good.
starts now.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's Charlie 2.0. It's Dan Shrigley.
Yeah.
A kind of an old story that Boys Gone Wild have covered extensively is the disgraced former Spanish FA president Luis Rubiales.
Yes.
Rubiales, who famously kissed the player after Spain won the Women's World Cup, and then there was lots of hoo-ah about it.
Well, it was the lowest stakes hunger strike of all time.
Yeah, less covered by the mainstream media was that his mother went on a hunger strike until he got reinstated as the FA president. She gave up after a couple of days, and he was never reinstated.
Yeah.
lowest stakes hunger strike there's ever been. There's an update to the story,
Sure.
which is always a bit of fun. So Lewis is going around doing a book tour, which is a must-read. Clearly, I need to hear it. It's his book is called Matar a Rubiales. What do you reckon that means? Something his name. Matar, Matador,
To kill a...
to kill a Rubiales.
Is that it?
No.
I highly doubt.
I highly
that.
doubt.
Well, I thought it was like he was being crucified.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be quite good.
Yeah,
It was like on the front cover
yeah,
saying,
well,
"I'm
Matar is
Jesus."
to kill.
it probably is then. To kill a Rubiales.
Damn.
Wow.
Fair play.
Wow.
You
got
did
us both.
study Spanish at.
Yeah, but you guys made me look like an idiot. And now you
You've
look
made
like
us
Now
idiots.
we're the fools.
Yeah.
But he was on a book tour, and he was then accosted by someone in the crowd who started throwing eggs at him. The person who was throwing eggs at him was his uncle, who has exactly the same name. What the fuck is going on with this family? No news yet.
You can't have your uncle. You can't be pelted by eggs. No way was that his uncle.
What's his uncle?
I would be so pissed off.
If my
uncle.
I'm trying to do a book tour, uncle. Now, what has he done?
Which uncle would be more likely to pelt you with eggs?
If it was one of my
you're doing a book
Irish
tour.
uncles, I'd be like, you don't
I
even.
guess you've got
You don't even know me.
loads of them.
I've got like eight. I've got like eight uncles.
I mean, it's the chances
are one of them could show up at my book tour pelting me with eggs, but I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, so it'd probably be someone.
He'll be my English uncle, but
Yeah.
we've got no beef. But
Could be Simon Kerwin. Is
he's
he
a
your
he's a
uncle?
cousin.
Cousin. Right.
There's some cousins who I've said some quite bad
Who's Simon's
things about.
dad?
The one who was done for burglary.
I mean,
actually, home invasion. They didn't catch him with any items. But he still did time in a Borstal. That is Irish racism right there. But
do you only get that because you're Irish?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Is it an Irish specific?
No. They saw he was Irish and they fucking slinged him anyway. It was like he didn't even have any goods in his hand. Right. It was just breaking and entering.
God, nice.
Big up Michael Kerwin. So yeah, what the fuck is going on there? What is going on with this family? The mum he kisses a woman. Right. Mum goes on hunger strike. So I'm presuming the egg pelter is the mum's brother.
You'd assume for some reason, but
because they're both fucking nuts.
Or is it the two sides of the family dealing with it differently? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, mum goes on hunger strike.
Because that whole side of the family could be so pro him, and then
they're so pro him that they go on a hunger strike, and the other are so anti him that they throw eggs at him in public.
Because what about the husband of the mother, who's his dad, fucking... otherwise
his
known
brother's
as his dad.
Father's sister's mother's dad,
father,
otherwise known as his dad.
I don't remember him saying anything about the hunger strike. He might be livid. He might think his son is a disgrace.
If I was angry at the
hunger, might be a good supportive brother and saying, "I also think it's disgrace. Should we pelt this little cunt with eggs?" Also, he's bald, which makes it funny. It's funny to pelt someone who's bald with an egg.
It's true because it's like you're throwing him at him. That's kind of
also like just an actual egg cracking on a bald head.
Hilarious.
It's brilliant
because you can see the yolk more clearly.
I think on a
drips down. No, it's a bit matted.
Yeah,
you think, that's going to be a nightmare to get off. Whereas that is like clean.
Yeah.
Oh, if you stand out in the sun, it will cook probably. Yeah. But even more enjoyably, they have the same name as well. That's a bit fun.
Maybe that's why he's throwing.
So what it is Louis Rubiales throwing Louis Rubiales at Louis Rubiales.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the uncle's bald as well.
I think he is.
It's an egg throwing an egg.
He is bald. It's an egg throwing an egg at an egg.
That's what I imagine is happening in my carton of eggs at night. It's just all the eggs just fucking fighting.
Not that Louis Rubiales is coming and stealing your eggs.
No, okay. They're all Louis Rubiales.
Because I'm sure he can source his own eggs. They're a mad family, but he can source his own eggs. What's going on? Why is the uncle throwing eggs at him?
Yeah.
What do you think it's anything to do with the hunger strike? I think it's like a family feud.
Or is it this town ain't big enough for two Louis Rubiales?
It could be, and he decides this is the moment. He didn't do it while he was the president of the Spanish FA. It was when he was going on his disgraced book tour that he decides to strike back at him.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been doing this regularly. We don't know.
It's true.
There's a lot we don't know about this story.
I need to know what this family is doing on Christmas. Like, what the fuck are they? What is this about?
Also, in the video, Louis Rubiales Jr.,
kicking off.
the young Louis Rubiales, not Louis Rubiales the older.
Yeah.
He immediately comes out swinging.
Yes.
Which I imagine, I just assumed that was just him, but it's probably because he saw his uncle. So there was a pass.
You're way more likely to come out swinging if it's your uncle rather than if it's a stranger.
Now, if my uncle Paul pelted me with an egg, I wouldn't go swinging straight away. There would be a moment of like,
Paul? What are you...
And then maybe I'd start swinging, but there would be like
There's beef.
There wasn't a second. So he definitely knew that this was coming.
I'll tell you what there wasn't on the face of Louis Rubiales Jr. is surprise.
Yes.
So he isn't surprised.
You've done it now, Louis.
I think
you've done it now, Louis.
I think he'd said to security before the event, "Look out for my uncle." Because I feel like he's going to come and pelt me with eggs. There is no surprise on his face. Something is happening, and I need to find out what.
Beef with your uncle is it's one of the funniest beefs to have.
It is one of the funniest beefs.
To have people on Uncle Watch.
Is it like fucking inheritance? Because that's the boring
disgraced former.
But isn't it
do we know why?
But isn't it potentially just because he thinks he's a knob for the football thing?
No, it's too late for that. That happened years ago.
But maybe he's just like a feminist.
That's no. There's got to be personal. As I say, Louis Rubiales Jr.
Or maybe he's
no
only
surprise.
watches YouTube Shorts and therefore like.
He's just a few years behind. It's very uncle behaviour. You did what to a female football player? I saw you yesterday and you were fine. Yeah, well, it only came up on my feed today.
My Uncle Mark, that would happen, I reckon.
Well,
he's quite behind
is that him?
Yeah.
It would happen.
He would find out about something like this.
He'll stop throwing eggs at you for food waste, but that would be counterproductive.
I mean, to be fair, to Louis Rubiales Jr., I think that's as good a way to deal with it, right?
Well, there's not much you can do.
No, but I mean, that you could sort
What's
of
the worst way you deal with it?
Yoke on my head. There's yoke all over my head. Cancel the book. Cancel the book. Is the best way to grab it and then eat it? raw.
If you catch it and eat it raw, that's the best way to
Yeah,
do it.
obviously.
No, catch it.
And then it goes.
Catch it. No,
you fire it back.
No. Catch it. One hand crack into your mouth. Throw the shell away. Drink it and say thanks for the protein.
Oh, that's good. And then it's standing ovation.
Yeah.
And you have a chapter on the
Always
importance of
Spanish.
protein in your book.
Yeah. And it was all a publicity stunt.
No, I think I did respect the way, because I like to think if something like this happened to me, that I'd be aggressively in there. And
Do an
like
honest
macho.
interpretation of how you actually think you do.
I don't know. You can't know.
I think if it's your uncle, it's different. You know
Yeah.
it. You're like, oh, this cunt. I would be furious.
But
if
you'd
mine
hope
did it.
if you get egged that, because like John Prescott got egged.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? And he smacked him in the jaw immediately.
Yeah.
And that's the way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
It depends who you are.
No, because I think John Prescott got a lot of good press for that.
Prescott.
He got a lot of good Prescott. What do you want to do with that?
I don't know, but it was there, and I had to say
Saying it like we have to stop the podcast now.
Everyone, guys, I think we might be onto something here. Yeah, I don't look. Violence with violence, is that what you're saying to all
I know
the
you
kids
always
listening?
like to turn the other cheek, but I think there's a lot of respect for politicians who just get stuck in.
If it was like Zach Polanski, though, it would ruin the vibe.
Yeah.
Prescott works. If you've got a British
But
bulldog...
Prescott, he's a Labour MP.
Yeah, but he was a British bulldog.
And that gave people a lot of respect. It was like a socialist who can throw a punch.
Yeah.
That combo was nice.
I get it.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Clarkson throwing a punch is like you're punching waiters
Stop.
anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like a stop clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
But I think someone who's fighting for
One of my
economic
favourite sayings,
inequality,
that.
but also is like I'm still tasty.
But surely in this case, then he's more of the Clarkson kind. This guy.
It's true. I do think it's a line crossed. You can't be throwing eggs at me. You need to establish that line. And I think you, with your sort of like, reformist view of you're
that
so
I
opposite.
welcome egg fry.
No, but because you'll be like, well, everyone's got their own complicated story, and it's like, and it's like if you throw the eggs and you'd be like, well, he's
Yoke
clearly
nonsense.
Yeah, that's good. The yolk mind virus. That's what you're talking about.
Fine.
No, because you'd be like, you have a very complicated personal life that I can't understand.
I would sit with egg yolk running down my face and I'll go, what's been going on in your life? What's brought you to this exact
Charlie
moment?
would go for it. Oh, you go for someone who egged
I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, because I've seen how you flip.
girl-
I heard him road rage on the phone.
Did you?
Was yeah.
Recently?
He was. We were talking, and then I didn't even realize it was his car, and suddenly I just heard, "Oh, fucking lorry! Learn how to fucking drive, you fucking lorry, you fucking lorry!"
Was the lorry badly driving?
Yes.
I always assume I'm in the wrong, so I've never shouted at anyone.
You can't drive.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
That's fair.
what
No,
are you
that's fair.
talking about?
No, I always assume I'm in the when I'm cycling. I'm always like,
cycling.
No,
yeah.
I was in a car.
oh, okay.
It was proper road
Yeah.
rage. It was
Right.
it was adult road rage. Yeah, I was just in a really, really bad mood. And
This is all starting to come together, you know.
and
Was this after the
this is
shame wank?
This is
And the
this is the
guilt
same
lasagna.
same week of the shame wank and guilt lasagna.
the lead up to.
I was fuming, but this girl on Saturday grabbed my coat, and I was like,
Grabbed your coat. Was it on you?
Did you spark her out?
grabbed my coat and my hat. She tried to rip my coat off, and I kind of didn't.
Were you in a school playground? What's going on?
No, I was in a club, and then she grabbed my coat, and then I ignored it, and then she grabbed my hat, and I turned around and I
What'd you do?
What did you do? Finish the sentence.
No, I was just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yes,
don't touch
fair
me! Don't touch me!
And what'd she say?
Do not touch me!" And her friend was just like, but
She
the
was-
girl,
she
you know what she
drunk?
said? No, but she went, "You're just really annoying."
I mean,
Fair play.
Were you producing her podcast?
She went,
Give him a car crash or whatever it is.
she just went, "You're just really annoying," and I was like, it's hard to come back from that, to be honest.
Yeah,
She
it is
kind
hard
of-
to come
she
back.
kind of
Did you have any history with this woman?
none.
So she
I've never even
just
seen her.
drive by,
Didn't
saw
like
the
the
back of
look
your
of it.
head, and just thought, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, I like grabbed my, and then
She was pissed.
and then she apologized, but still,
Charlie.
it kind of hurt.
Yeah, I guess it would hurt. A stranger who knows nothing about you just seeing you and saying, "You're
And
really
calling you
fucking
annoying
annoying."
enough to pull your hat off. I'd go home.
I just don't know how you're getting into these all occasions.
Well, you can imagine
Yeah.
Charlie on the extracurriculars in a club with his big coat and fluffy hat on. He'd be the most annoying man there.
Slept for 3 hours.
Yeah, just fucking horrible.
Was he trying to get your coat off because you're in the club?
No, I was just
No.
wearing I was just walking around like completely minding my own business, and she just grabbed me.
Yeah.
If it wasn't nice. This guy, his uncle said that he's not, he's unrepentant, and he looks like joked that he felt like he'd just returned from a 15-day holiday in Benidorm.
This family is fucking mad.
What does that mean? What on earth does that mean?
In interviews, his uncle seemed unrepentant. One report quoted him joking that he felt like he'd just returned from a 15-day vacation in Benidorm. That's how he feels after he's just thrown an egg publicly at his nephew.
This also appears to be a long-running family feud.
Yeah.
Other relatives, including different uncles, have publicly criticised Rubiales in the past. Which one? Probably Junior.
Yeah.
Accused him of being obsessed with power, money, women. He's got
Obviously.
other uncles.
So they just don't like his personality and they're throwing eggs at him. That seems that there's something going on here.
Rubiales himself claims the stunt was part of a broader conspiracy. In his book and in interviews, he argues there's a political social plot against him.
We need to read this book.
From within your own family.
We need to read this book.
I mean, it does sort of make
Scroll
sense.
down.
He does read as incredibly power hungry. And you can see him like...
But if my nephew turns out to be power hungry...
He is sort of like a Greek... There's like a Greek hero tragedy feeling to him. Do you know what I mean? This kind of like... He's coveting so much power and now it's all collapsing.
If my nephew turns out like that, I'm not going to feel the need to publicly throw an egg at him. I'm just going to be like, you need to... Like, I don't really like you anymore.
In terms of, like these men that get cancelled and then kind of respond with sort of... Do you think he's like permanently bitter now? This Rubiales?
Yes.
Do you think
he's clearly got a big ego. He's clearly got an idea of himself. So any sort of any affront to that, he's going to absolutely hate.
But it's interesting. This kind of like fuck.
He's coming out on the defensive. He's written a whole book where he's basically saying I'm like Christ.
Yeah.
I love that that's your Christ, by the way. Like Christ,
crazy frog.
Some fucking.
Is Christ hoping he doesn't get noticed?
Maimed bird.
One of his most.
Okay, here we go. There's some stuff here. So the most prominent is Juan Rubiales, who is some chief of something. He also accused Junior of trying to channel money to his father through RFEF. So I think there's some conspiracy and some corruption going on.
Doesn't surprise me.
On top of that, Juan claims Rubiales hired detectives to spy on David Aganzo, then president of the Players Association. So weirdly, I think Uncle Rubiales was also in the FIFA infrastructure.
Yeah.
And there's been some corruption and some dodgy shit going on. So it's actually a work issue.
Right.
So we're mixing. Never the twain shall meet.
Who's Juan?
Don't shit where you eat.
Juan is one of his uncles.
We're presuming Juan is...
A different uncle, not the egg-throwing uncle.
No, it's not the egg-throwing uncle, is it?
It's one of his prominent uncles.
Because famously, the egg-throwing uncle was Louis Rubiales.
Well, this is the danger.
This is him.
Uncle Louis Rubiales. This uncle he's the one uncle through eggs. According to Rubiales, the uncle has always been a troublemaker. Louis Rubiales is reportedly an actor, having appeared on Spanish TV.
So... lessons from history, right?
What?
The plot thickens.
The danger in a powerful family.
This is succession.
It can sometimes be a blessing having sons, but if you have too many sons, civil war is bound to ensue. We've learnt this. You know, if a king has 4 boys, that's going to lead to civil war. You want an heir and a spare. That's it, and then all girls. That's the best because you marry off the girls. This is what's happened here. There's too many uncles. There's too many egos.
There's too many of them in the Spanish FA.
Yeah, of course. This is the danger in having too many uncles. You really want to keep your uncles to a minimum. You really don't want too many uncles.
I am going to read this book. This is fucking... I'm genuinely now fascinated with this family because we're forgetting that the mother also went on hunger strike briefly.
And it explains why Rubiales Jr. is the way he is. Yeah. If his mum thinks he's God's gift.
Can't blame him. His mum's fucking nuts. So are his uncles.
Blame the mum.
His mum's on hunger strike. His uncles are throwing eggs at him. This is fucking obscene. I need to know. I'm genuinely going to read that book and I'll report back because that is some interesting stuff. But we'll wait for further news and updates on that.
Yeah. In other news, Kim K. Have you seen all this stuff about her failing to pass the bar?
Yes.
Which
Charlie thinks that's just passing a steel rod to someone.
Right, and she just didn't manage to do it.
She dropped it.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Her foot.
Oh, God, I spent years practicing for that. You got a problem, pal? You got a problem over there? Sensing some kind of problem?
No, it's good. It's good.
No, your face does.
She dropped the bar.
It's a light-hearted take on current affairs.
It is. And what are we doing here?
Yes, so she failed to pass the bar. There's a lot going on. I shared a video to my Instagram about her on the phone saying, kind of in a defiant manner, all of my psychics, I had 4 psychics who told me I would pass the bar. They're all pathological liars, but saying it like I'm taking control back of my own life. Now, a lot going on there. She's got multiple psychics, and they all said you're going to pass the bar, and then when she didn't, she's acting like, well, these guys are so fucked up.
They're like yes men.
Yeah, these are like, and it's like, that was kind of the most bizarre part of all of it. Having that many psychics and being shocked when they tell you exactly what you want to hear.
And then like blaming, not going, oh, maybe psychics are fake. Going, well, they're just out for themselves.
Pathological liars.
Pathological, yes.
Yeah.
But instead of going, maybe
Have you not seen this?
Just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They
Okay, it's good. Okay. Yeah, that's already good. And I'll get
they all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars.
What the fuck?
So much going on there. You know the psychics we're obsessed with?
What? And this is the first thing they've got wrong.
Something like passing the bar, it's less vague than you will find happiness this autumn.
Yeah.
You'll have a sense of
the trees. The trees will give you wisdom.
Yeah, or something like that, because they say this is like it's cut and dry.
It's like you'll die tomorrow.
I mean, the fact that she's trying to pass the bar anyway.
Why?
Her dad's a lawyer. I think it's so that she's taken more seriously. I genuinely take her more seriously.
But she's not going to practice law, is she? Imagine.
She will.
What's she going to do?
She's doing human rights. She's going to try and do human rights law.
No fucking way is she going to do human rights law.
That's what she wants to do.
What? Well, no, she can't.
Because she did that one thing about recognizing the Armenian genocide, and she like went to Trump's Oval Office.
Imagine being the victims of the Armenian genocide. Who's our lawyer? It's Kim Kardashian.
The fucking psychics.
They're
fucking pathological liars.
She didn't pass the bar on the first time. Let's see if she does it again. She can't be a human rights lawyer. She's Kim Kardashian.
I think you shouldn't underestimate Kim K.
I am. I'm doing it.
I think I'm actually a fan of Kim K. I think the fact that she didn't pass the bar though, it establishes the integrity of the bar.
I can't stop thinking about dropping a bar. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna get back onto it now.
It establishes the integrity of passing the bar, right? Because if she passed the bar, I would start questioning the bar.
Right.
Wouldn't you?
Right. It would ruin all law.
Because when she said I'm going to do it, it was like, this is obviously ridiculous, but part of you is like, it's all such a media campaign. It feels like it's all tied up for her.
Yeah.
Like everything seems to be in her life pretty much.
Yeah.
So it just feels like part of the narrative, which she's going to pass the bar.
Yeah.
So the fact she doesn't is like, oh, this is...
It's a season finale.
She's legit trying.
Yeah.
There's no corruption going on.
No, she's actually doing it.
And she probably will pass the bar eventually.
How many times...
This will make it more...
How many times should it take?
Because of this.
How many times should it take for her to pass for the bar to still be a legitimate exam?
I don't know.
4.
I was going to say 4.
Is it like a driving test?
Yeah, but if it's like a driving test, it doesn't matter how many times.
No, it's not like a driving test.
No, but is it in terms of like, people just keep going until they get it?
Yeah, you can keep going until you get it.
Could I pass?
If you study, yeah.
I mean, I guess
What
you can keep trying with no studying.
Surely one day. It's like if a monkey gets the Shakespeare thing.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Wait. I mean, it is. You could say it like that. If you just type, if you type random keys and do it, eventually in infinity, you will type the perfect answer.
Yeah, it is the monkey thing. He was right with the monkey Shakespeare thing. It's exactly that.
But yeah, it would take a long time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can keep going. There might be a maximum amount of times you could pass it and say, well, you shouldn't have people's law in your hands because you're clearly not good at it.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
She's not going to fucking
the
practice
benefit about Kim K, though, is because of the public profile for something like human rights, it's more the media, her control of the media is what will be the benefit. Look, for example, with the Armenian genocide stuff, it was getting swept under the rug. People weren't talking about it. Kim K is such a big figure. People are talking about it. So that's
she doesn't need to be a legally trained lawyer to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a publicity stunt. I guess it, but I don't think it is. It doesn't feel like a publicity stunt. It feels like she actually wants to practice law.
I don't mind
I think Kim K thrives off haters like you. So I think she wants.
Well, they're good.
She wants to prove people like you wrong.
Well, then I'm only helping her in this ridiculous, pointless journey. I hope she never passes the bar. Sincerely, I sincerely hope she doesn't. I hope she, and if she practices law, then I'll leave this country, even though she's not here.
You're going to emigrate to America.
I'll leave to America and do so, and I'll pass the bar, and I'll be on every opposite case of hers, and I'll make sure I always beat her. That's my plan that I've stated publicly on this podcast.
Pro bono, you just work for
pro bono. I'm in abject poverty out there.
Yeah.
But as long as that bitch isn't doing well, then fuck it. No, it's all ridiculous. I think it's all ridiculous.
World's gone mad.
World's gone mad.
You heard it here first.
Be quite funny marking her paper.
Yeah.
If that came across your desk one day.
Do you imagine, and maybe this is misogynistic, do you imagine it's with glittery pens that smells nice?
Okay, misogyny check. I imagine that she would dot her eyes with hearts.
But we've accepted it's misogyny.
We've accepted it's
right?
misogyny. That's fine.
But
well, no,
head,
it's also stupid.
The first thing.
It's also stupid, and it's Kim Kardashian.
The first thing I imagine when she's passing the bar is that she does
glitter
have a fluffy
pen, big fluffy. Well, yeah, because it's Kim Kardashian. That's not actually that sexist.
And so the
that's
first
who she
thing
is.
when I'm marking it is I'll give it a smell and go, cinnamon.
Interesting.
Wow, that's
yeah.
interesting.
God. Well, because she was also in this. She was in the show. I can't remember what it was. It was a Ryan Murphy one, wasn't it? Called something.
Which got a no star.
0 star on the Guardian. She's playing a lawyer in that. She's playing a divorce lawyer in that, and she was shit at even acting as it. So this is a fun. What's going on? She can't act like a lawyer. And she can't become a lawyer in real life. Just give up. Give up. She's got enough. Don't be a human right.
What Kim K's trying to do, the smart thing. No, it's that her kind of like, because she's getting older, she can no longer play the same role in society as she did. She's heading into her 40s, so she needs to start future-proofing.
Maybe write.
She needs to be like a wise maternal figure.
Maybe write an autobiography. Don't train to become a human rights lawyer.
No, but if she like really went in with it and like kind of disappeared from
she's future-proofing her
public
career.
life, kind of went and like dedicated her whole life to being being an amazing judge and like spent the next 30,
lawyer.
40 years.
Yeah, just
a bit
promoted
wrong.
her.
She's not like training to be a clerk or the stenographer.
Fine, she's like
that would be great.
she committed her whole life to being this incredible.
But she hasn't.
No, but imagine she does.
Hypothetical.
I think it's worth.
Okay,
it's
so
actually.
Now you just asked me to imagine if she's just a lawyer.
It's an honourable profession if she goes and like just like switches it up. And
Well, she proves you wrong.
She might prove you wrong.
Okay. If there's any genuine human rights issue that we need to sort out, you two are both fine with Kim Kardashian representing it.
In theory,
I think the way that things are changing.
In theory,
yeah, if she passes the
she
bar,
could be more effective.
Yeah, she's passed the bar. She's managed to scrape through the bar.
Her media profile genuinely might mean she's more effective than other human
as
rights
a
lawyers who
lawyer.
are better lawyers and smarter.
That's ridiculous.
I think potentially
what you've just said is ridiculous.
Potentially,
that's not how the law works. Just because she's a media personality, it's going to be like she's been an idiot. I just saw a picture of her like
Kim
slapping
K's an
her.
Idiot.
I just saw a picture of her like
she's
slapping
a bloody
her.
idiot.
Well, she is
shaking her bottom.
Well, let's call a spade a spade. She's not
an
the
idiot.
smartest cookie. Come on.
Kim's smart. Kim is smart. I won't accept that.
Okay. I'm not sure she's smart.
I don't think Kylie's that smart.
I think we might be.
I don't think Kylie Kendall not too smart. The Kardashian side are smarter than the Jenner
savvy.
side.
They're all savvy. I will give you that. I don't think I've seen enough clips of her being fucking thick. Surely.
No, I think you got that wrong.
Okay, I haven't
seen
much of the Kardashians, but from what I've seen,
all of the people
I don't
related
think she's
to the
human rights
on the
lawyer
Kardashian
material.
side, because her mum's smart and Rob Kardashian was smart.
Yeah,
right? He was an actual lawyer. I tell you, who's not smart. To be honest, Caitlyn Jenner's not that smart, and none of the Jenners are smart, and you can see the difference. But the Kardashians are sharper, much sharper.
I'm sure
admittedly
they are.
tallest dwarf, to be fair.
Precisely.
Well, I think she's smart. But
you think she's smart?
I do think she's smart.
You're just fucking doing this for fucking.
I'm not. I'm genuinely
points
not.
and tips.
I mean, it depends what we view. Yeah,
How much have you seen?
She's
of
not
Kardashians?
Albert Einstein.
A professor.
She's not Sir
McGonagall.
Isaac Newton.
She's not a Socrates.
I guess it depends what we view smart.
Brilliant.
Street smart.
That's fucking
Do
dumb.
you think she's street smart?
She's savvy. She's a good businesswoman. She knows how to market herself. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think she's a human rights lawyer.
What she's done
Emotionally, she's emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, sharp. Oh, fucking hell. I don't even agree with that. She's thick as
Why
dishwater. Forget it.
Why do you think she's thick as dishwater?
Because of the clips I've seen on the internet when she's being thick.
With her arse.
No, not with her arse.
You just hate seeing a woman
I hate seeing women succeed. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Feminine.
No, I just don't want Kim Kardashian representing important human rights.
Shut up, love. The blokes are talking.
Get that arse out of this court, okay? We've got serious men stuff to do. Crikey. Get out of here. What I'm saying is there should be a certain amount of arse. There should be a maximum bottom size for a lawyer. Otherwise, it's distracting.
Now that is interesting.
That's true.
That
though,
is interesting.
Because if an arse took up a courthouse, people wouldn't be able to get in. So
obviously,
there's practical.
There's an arse that's too big to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
It's practically you wouldn't be able to fit a jury
in the room. But so we go down from there. That's true though.
Yeah,
we've agreed now.
But couldn't they do it from outside?
But imagine
the window.
I don't want to hear
What if
closing.
they're outside the courtroom and you have a window there and they could defend?
Well, maybe they could put their arse outside the window and then they could still be in the courtroom. It's not the most. You can't.
It's not the most dignified.
It's not going to be the most persuasive closing statement if my bottom is hanging out of the window, is it? I can't move around. I can't really gesticulate. I'm stuck on the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Keep bums out of the room.
Keep bums out of courthouses.
Keep bums out of
Kerwin.
Andrew Kerwin.
Talking about legal procedures and
Oh yeah.
bums. I don't want to say bums, but I guess,
Oh no!
yeah, well, no, this is.
Don't say bums. He said bums.
Yeah, well,
say what are you going to say
no,
now?
but it's like Trump's bum. It'll be Trump's bum.
No, it was underage women's
No,
bums, and
it
you know
wasn't
that
underage
it was underage women's
It could have been
bums.
Trump's bum.
It wasn't.
The Epstein files that we haven't really.
Speaking about bums, Jeffrey Epstein. That's a horrible little segue. A rancid little segue.
Yeah. Okay, Simon Mayo would be better than me there, to be fair. That's what Mayo has over me. His radio segues will probably be a lot cleaner than
Speaking about pussy, Jeffrey Epstein. Horrifying. Yes, there's been some Epstein news.
Yeah. So this is the story that keeps giving. This is the big one.
The big one.
A lot of
you
twists
guys
and
slowly
turns.
coming round to my conspiracy theory here that is no longer a conspiracy theory.
About Virginia.
Virginia is one of the points.
Virginia,
of this, but yeah.
you couldn't be more right. I think
You agree?
I any doubt
She
I
was
showed you,
killed.
she was murdered.
Thank
And
you.
we need to start talking about it. And no
Good.
one's talking about it.
No one's fucking. Honestly, no one is.
I'm trying to do it on every podcast I go on. I'm trying to bring it up just to get it.
She was killed.
She was definitely killed.
She got hit by a bus and then killed herself a week later.
It's
No one gets
fucking
run
mad.
over by a bus and then kills themselves. She didn't have like everlasting injuries.
Everlasting
The
life.
the everlasting gobstopper. Everlasting injuries. She wasn't like maimed horribly. She killed herself like briefly after getting run
Yeah.
over by a bus. She was killed.
Yeah, she was killed.
And Prince Andrew had something to do with it. That's the fucking. It's all the
it
truth.
might not be Prince Andrew. It could have been Trump.
Yeah, but all of them together. They've got a WhatsApp group.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, we don't know what they're hiding. There's so many powerful people involved.
Hmm.
But Epstein didn't kill himself. That was talked about in the British Parliament. Like that permeated the mainstream, and even like the lamestream media was talking about it. Do you know what I mean? But Virginia Guiffre.
Dufresne. Andy Dufresne.
Guiffre. Hey, sorry.
She's
got
been
murdered.
murdered
She has
by
been
the
murdered.
establishment.
But people aren't talking about it on any
Eventually.
side of the political platform.
Yeah, I know.
We are.
I don't even.
We're the only people talking about it. She was
I brought
definitely
this up
murdered.
fucking months
You did,
ago,
you did,
and
to
you
be fair.
both called me quackers.
I still don't know for sure.
None of us know for sure. This is all belief.
It is unbelievably suspicious. And
It is
I want more of an
ridiculously.
investigation into it.
Yep, she was fucking murdered. I mean, even someone like you know, I listen to Tim Dillon regularly, who
Yeah.
does this kind of stuff. Didn't even mention
No.
that he was probably murdered. I don't. This fucking.
It's huge.
She was snuffed. She was snuffed out.
That's a huge
They hit
thing.
her with a bus,
But is
and
there-
then they killed her.
Is it possible she was just murdered by her nasty ex-husband?
Yeah, it's possible that many things could have happened, but
But,
this
like-
is the more likely option.
Apparently, he was very abusive physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd have the mechanisms to like hit
But
her with a bus.
With these new emails that are coming out,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
clear that she is a linchpin that ties a lot of these powerful people
Yeah.
together. Because there was in the new stuff that's just come out. I don't know how this has come out, and it's not the Epstein files.
It's some of the emails are coming out. They've
different
been
ways.
slow dripping
Right.
them. But now that I think they're just going to do the full hog now.
And then it was like Epstein said that Donald Trump's the worst man I know,
Yeah.
which I don't know what that even says, because he's an awful man saying you're the worst man, but he's an awful man, so maybe that's good if he thinks you're bad.
Two negatives make a positive.
So you can read that either way.
I don't think you can. I think if a child sex trafficker says he's the worst man I know,
Yeah, because
it
he might be
suggests...
trying to stop child sex trafficking and be like, what a prick.
Yeah.
It's nasty, man.
That horrible little man is trying to stop me abusing
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
You know? Horses for courses.
Or-
Yeah,
let's
because
say.
I'll be able to. If
One
Epstein said I
man's
was the
trash.
worst person you know, I'll be able to spin that in my favour.
Yeah.
But
Be
the
like,
alter-
yeah, he was the worst person I fucking knew.
But the alternative is
Brilliant.
The alternative is what? That he's like literally like a nasty monster man.
Yeah, or like he does like the worst things on the island.
Well, there's
Christ.
Epstein. So basically, when Trump was in power the first time, when when Epstein was alive, around when was Epstein murdered? 2019 was it? About
Don't come to me for a year.
Yeah.
I'd say
But
around
it was
then.
around then. But around that time, these emails have been leaked, and it's basically Epstein saying Trump knew about all this stuff.
We are
One.
skirting around the big one.
I mean, yeah, I'm building.
Okay,
to it.
okay.
Trump knew about this stuff, and also Trump was alone in the house with Virginia
Yeah.
for 2 years. But I think Virginia said Trump didn't do anything to me.
Yes, but
She did say that.
but I think she said that he was living in the house of one of the other girls,
Right.
And was there
But Virginia's saying
a
that
lot,
she saw Trump, but he didn't do anything.
which gives her more credibility as
Yeah.
well.
And that's why she had to go.
And that's why she had to go. That's why she was run over by a bus and then killed.
Now,
a
the
week
most
after.
exciting thing, of course, was Epstein's. It wasn't Epstein's brother, was it? Who was saying that?
His brother or cousin. Can
yeah.
you go on WhatsApp, please, Chaz? I posted it in there.
I mean, this is the big one, saying that
Well, I've got the exact.
Trump
email.
might be.
Let's read out.
Something that Epstein had said publicly, or like had come out before any of this, was that I have stuff on the candidates in the 2016 general election that if I put that out, we'd have to cancel the election.
Yeah.
So that means
And that's 100% true.
Clinton.
Because
there's so many conspiracy theories about Clinton, but Trump.
This is the maddest email I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
If it's true. It's from Mark L. Epstein to Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba.
Right.
Now, bear in mind, Bubba, nickname for Bill Clinton.
Yes.
That can't be true.
Bill Clinton is one of the biggest, horn dogs, but his name has been brought up with Epstein fuckloads, more than anyone. I've heard Clinton. He was on the flight logs.
But I mean, Clinton.
You can imagine.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's he saying
Clinton,
about it?
I've heard,
Not
even
much,
though
keep him
the
quiet.
strange about Clinton is I find him very likable.
Yeah,
He's a very
everyone
likable
loves him.
politician. But when I listened to I think it was a BBC QAnon thing, there was an interview with a woman, basically he raped when he was a younger senator.
Yeah.
And it was,
yes.
It was
yeah,
unbelievably
That got
convincing.
hushed up. There's loads of shit with the
But
Clintons that is kind of true.
Seemingly, Bill more than Hillary. Seemingly, I think the Hillary stuff it starts becoming quite psychedelic and surreal. But Bill, he's pretty much been abusing.
He's been horn dogging
the
around
whole time.
There was stuff.
I mean, he's had some of the. If Trump has blown Bill, I mean, he's had some of the most famous blowjobs of all time.
I think people are forgetting a massive part of this email.
Right.
Ask him if Putin. No one's talking about Putin's name in there. Oh, does Vladimir Putin have the pictures of Donald Trump blowing Bill Clinton? That's mad. Why has Putin got the pictures? Was he there? Was he filming it?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a room to be in.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
Pilton.
Vladimir Pilton and Billy Clinton.
Didn't diminish my point.
Did a little bit.
You make one slip
And
up.
Durag Trump.
Yeah. It's very Middle England.
Durag Trump.
Durag Trump. I like Durag as the first name.
Yeah.
Durag Trump.
Durag
Kind of hard. Hard as fuck.
Durag Trump. So
Anyway,
Durag
what you were
blow-
saying about Pilton?
I don't want to.
What about Pilton?
I don't want to do it anymore.
Fucking Nigel Pilton.
I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, what a room to be in. Vladimir Putin.
I mean, one of the big kind of
Won't do it anyway.
one of the huge a part of the huge glamour
it.
of power is to be in some of these rooms. That's one of the big things.
If
you'd want to be able to see
if
them.
Vladimir Putin went, do you want to suck off Bill Clinton? I'd say yes.
I don't think that's the point
Yes.
I was making. That's not the point I was making. I want to
You'd
see
suck off Bill
No,
if you were on. If
the
you had
point I
chance.
was trying to make is you want to be at a certain level of power that you can be in a room where you see Putin taking a photo of Trump sucking off Clinton.
But I want the level of power, and I'm the
You
one
are
sucking him off.
You took that.
You're
and said,
just some sort
if
of weird
Putin-
tourist. I've got the power in my mouth.
Like,
It's a powerful knob, and it's in my mouth, and then I'm going to be the next
This is what
president.
happened to
This is
Monica
how you
Lewinsky.
become president.
I've got the power.
Monica Lewinsky's got a podcast now. It's doing very well. You put Bill Clinton's cock in your mouth, good things happen. Fucking wake up. This is the world we live in.
Right, so you're doing it maybe to
You're
help your
there going,
podcasting
oh,
career.
this is cool being in this room. I'm going, one day I'm going to fucking own this room. This is
Oh,
my
darling,
move.
Don't
That's
speak
how
with your mouth
Trump,
full,
that's how
Andrew.
you get to be president of the United States.
So you're going to do it for your podcast career?
Yeah. Get some fucking views up. Come on.
Because then would you do like a thing about being assaulted by Bill Clinton and go really emotional?
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
But what, is he going to just...
He's going to just press a button.
Right, okay.
It's Bill Clinton, guys.
Yeah.
It's Bill Clinton. Vladimir Putin. Why has Putin got the photo of him?
Yeah. Because what's interesting is Bill hasn't... like Obama, like a lot of presidents, when they finish their time in office, they go around doing talks. They kind of maybe go into more charitable ventures. It feels like Bill...
Going to brothels.
Bill's just been fucking sucking.
Usually presidents have like libraries named after them. And that'll be that. Bill's got brothels and...
The thing is, Trump is horny in a different way.
Down
Trump's
women.
horny for power, and it feels like his approach to sex is more having the power of that person. But it doesn't seem like he loves sex. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill
Listen, Bill fucking can't get enough of it.
Loves it.
He couldn't give a fuck whose mouth has got his dick in it. It could be fucking anyone, and he's happy.
It feels like with Bill, it's not about the power in the same way. It's like he purely.
It feels like he got
bussing.
into power for the sex, whereas Trump's
bussing.
like sex is part of the power.
It symbolises.
Yeah. It's very true. Also, who's the he? There's not people aren't focusing on Putin 100%. Who's the he? Who's has he got a pitch? Has he?
No, it doesn't say that.
Ask him if Putin. Has Who's him?
No, Trump.
No, well, no. Ask him. Who do you reckon him is? Fucking Xi Jinping.
It's from Mark to Jeffrey.
Brilliant. Thanks, Charlie. So, hold on, no. That was stupid. Why was it? Tell me why that was stupid.
I got confused by grammar.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't tell us anything.
No.
Yeah. I don't message you saying ask him. I don't refer to you as him. I'd be like, do you have the photo?
Yeah, it's you. That was
Do you know if Putin has the photos of Trump? Not ask him.
If Putin does have the photos of Trump, does that mean that like the world is just fucked?
If that's true, I honestly that comes out, then it's a new world order time.
Yeah.
Everyone's involved. We've got Russia and America. Well, China will probably rise up and take over us all, and we'll be speaking Mandarin in a few.
We'd have to start
weeks.
again.
What really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would actually? Can we imagine what would actually?
Well,
what
the political apparatus would crumble if
we just live in a new reality where this becomes semi-normalized. You know, they got so much power. Putin
Why
and
not?
Trump between them.
Yeah.
You know, but nothing affects the Trump base more than Epstein.
It's true.
They'll defend him on anything, but Epstein, they can't square this circle because Trump's whole thing was drain the swamp. The more QAnon side of Trump's fan base think that he's stopping a cabal of lizard paedophiles
run by
Bill
the Clintons.
So he can't be. But
of course, he can't be sucking Bill off.
No, this is it. Trump's doing it from the inside. He's undercover.
Right. So okay. So
Trump is infiltrating the cabal, right? It's deep cover
by being the president of the United States and shouting about it.
Well, sucking off Bill.
So that was his research.
No, it's more like he's pretending he's part of it, so he get it's research.
It's his research before. So this happened before he started running for office. Yeah. He found out everything that was going on. Found out about the cabal by having Bubba's penis in his mouth.
Yeah. Mark L. Epstein has come out and said Bubba is not Bill Clinton.
Of course he would.
Oh, interesting.
Issue statement on Saturday. It's simply a part of a humorous private exchange between brothers. For the avoidance of doubt, the reference to Bubba in this correspondence is not in any way a reference to former President Bill Clinton. Any attempt to conflate that reference to Clinton, it doesn't say who. It doesn't even say it is.
That is
Well, load of shite. Bubba Watson, the golfer.
I mean, that's
or
funny.
Bubba Gump.
Bubba Gump.
Yeah, Bubba Watson.
Bubba? Many grannies are called
Trump
Bubba.
does love golf.
He does love golf.
And it was around this time that Bubba was winning the Masters, wasn't it?
Well, we don't know when he sucked him off, but I would imagine if he was
early
researching.
2010s?
Yeah.
Without getting too much into it, do you not think that Trump's blowjob would be really toothy and nasty?
Yeah, he's not. I think
he's got like a million teeth. He's like one of those like whales. You know the whales in Finding Nemo with like all the teeth.
There's whales outside of Finding Nemo, by the way.
Really? Yeah, I imagine he's got like a...
Whales famously don't have teeth, but go on.
Yeah, but an enormous mouth full of teeth.
Yeah, whales don't have teeth, but go on.
Ignore the whale thing.
Yeah, we'll start again.
I imagine he's got like an enormous mouth full of teeth. I reckon Trump's blozzers would be really nasty.
I don't know if I see him as a guy with loads of teeth.
No, neither do I.
I don't know if that's the really thing.
He's got a massive mouth.
No.
I think it's more he's a wet fat.
A wet fat?
He's like fat in a wet way. Do you know what I mean?
A wet fat?
Do you know what I mean?
He's a wet fat.
He's a wet... I don't know what you mean.
There's dry fat where your tummy's rotund. And
yes,
it's like hard, like an oil drum.
Like middle-aged men who just have a belly but aren't fat anywhere else.
My grandpa had the tightest, roundest belly. Yeah. And I used to always just...
You kind of bounce off it.
It was so... And he used to tuck his shirt in and it was just like... His whole belly was...
Or there's like a...
And then there's like Trump's fat, which is like...
Jiggly wiggly, hobbla habla.
Yeah.
Like just kind of... Yeah. No, I agree.
And if I ever was going to go down that way, obviously Troye Sivan would be first. Even though I've gone off him. That was
ever since we called you gay for it. What a surprise.
No, I just think... I think he's dyed his hair, actually. I just think I think the new look hasn't done it for me.
He wants to bang it.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
So do. If the guy changes his hair...
It was a very brief moment where he was my type, but he's no longer. It's like to be my gay type. It's like it's a tiny
brief window.
It's a very small. You can grow out of it very quickly. Just one change and it's all.
But it's
ruined.
a twink. It's a twink, in which we won't go back onto
Let's
that.
stay on Trump. Either he'd be great or terrible at it. Basically,
he wouldn't be great.
He's got quite a pursed mouth.
He's sloppy, I guess. He's just,
I don't. Yeah.
He's just the whole thing is. Yeah.
No, he hasn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be ideal. It wouldn't be ideal.
Clinton might be all right though.
Yes.
Because he just fucking loves it.
Yeah, he'd have a wonderful time down there.
he just feels like he's up
Most
for
of the
anything.
time, a good blowjob is you're having a good time.
The most of the time a good blowjob is you're having a good time.
Yeah.
But I mean, talking about
Having a
him
good
giving-
time down there. You know what I mean?
As the receiver.
You can
or giver?
tell if you're having a good time.
Right.
As the receiver or giver.
As a receipt. What? It's better as giving if you're having a good time.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And Bill will be having a great time.
Yeah.
Giving it.
Slapping it on your face.
Yeah.
Not your dick on your face.
He would be slapping the dick on his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, this is the nicest penises I've ever seen in my life.
I can suck this forever, man. Unbelievable stuff.
Come for me, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. He's folksy.
He is.
He's personable.
He'd swallow.
He would. He's a sick fuck.
He's a sick fuck, and that's why we love him. That's why we get him in us.
Look, we've all got our vices, and I love busting nuts. You know, that's Bill.
Good for you, Bill.
Well, he is a rapist. So.
Not bad for you, Bill.
Is there anyone in politically who actually believes that Trump sucked off Bill Clinton?
Politically?
Does anyone believe it who isn't just like us?
Yes.
I don't know.
Plenty of people believe it.
I mean,
on
it's
us.
not been cleared up. And I guess the only defense Mark has is that it's two brothers jossing around.
What's the joke?
I guess it means...
If I message you out of the blue, going like, does Putin have that picture of Trump sucking off? You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Take some of our messages out of context. I'm sure you'd find some if we had lots of emails together. Like, yeah. I think it's just more, for it to be true, so much would have to change in our worldview. That makes it unlikely. What's Putin doing that?
Putin, I think, is explained by he wasn't in the room, but someone sent him as some sort of leverage.
Yeah.
That's how he's got it. I don't think he was in the room. I don't think Putin has been to Epstein Island.
Because if the world war started between America and Russia, but they also are fucking, then that kind of really changes the whole thing into this psychosexual game.
But
You know
even
what I mean?
if it's like not
Like,
Bill
we're going
Clinton,
to fight as nations, but doesn't mean we're not going to still fuck occasionally.
which would
that's
be
kind of hard.
kind of
It's
great.
kinda hard.
It'd be good sex.
Yeah.
But part of the
In no man's land. They're just fucking...
1 minute, it gives a different idea to the Christmas in the trenches when they went and had dinner.
Yeah,
Right.
the dinner was each other's
But it's-
knobs.
It was each other's knob. It's exactly
But
what it
I guess the charm of that story is it's two sets of infantry who've been forced into a war with powers that are above them.
It's not the leaders saying, stop fighting, I want to suck him off briefly.
Yeah, it's different when they're actually using it to get it off, and they're just like they've turned it into a global meat grinder, so their sex can be hotter. It's actually quite different.
Good for them. But like there's layers to this as well. People aren't talking about Putin, but people are always like going, oh,
Pilton.
it's Putin! Vladimir Putin!
Pilton.
But at the same time, people aren't talking about the Putin angle, but then people are going, oh, well, it's not Bill Clinton. All right, but who the fuck is Bubba? And
Yeah,
Trump's
explain it.
still sucking someone off that Jeffrey Epstein's brother is making a joke to him. There's fucking Donald Trump noshed off Bubba, whether that's Bill or someone, on his island. That's what happened. Trump sucking dick.
But I think the thing is, if it is a joke, Barbara probably is Clinton, right?
Yeah.
So they probably did mean that.
If it's a
Bubba.
joke, but it's not a joke. That's not a joke.
Do you
What's
think
the context of that joke?
You don't think it happened, though? Do you think it happened?
I think
Could be any of these
it
guys.
very well could have. I'm 50-50 on this
Well,
one.
there's a lot of Bubbas here.
It could be any of
Could
them.
be Bubba Wallace, Bubba Sparks.
I reckon it was Bubba
Ganter,
Or Bubba Smith.
I mean,
Bubba
they all look
Smith,
like they're getting
Bubba
sucked off by
Starling,
Trump right now.
Bubba
Like,
Bolden,
especially
Bubba
Bubba
Thompson, Bubba Franks, Bubba Watson. There he is. Left-handed golfer, famous for his pink driver.
Round us off with something.
Willstone Raider. Go on the Willstone Raiders. The Christmas ad that nobody
What about
asked
the
for.
surgeon? The surgeon thing.
What surgeon thing?
That was one of the first things you wrote.
I wrote Louis Rubiales.
Fake surgeon.
Fake Admiral.
Fake Admiral. That's better than Wildstone Raider. We talked a lot about Wildstone Raider.
Have we?
I think we feel we have.
All right, let's do the Admiral then.
Yeah.
I made friends with a fox as well, but you know,
I don't think
But
that's
you off, yeah, I think that's rubbish.
I think it's fucking amazing.
You're
No
always
one,
making friends with foxes.
no one
though.
is. I touched it.
Yeah, but you did that before.
I didn't touch it.
You fed
last
it
time.
cheese.
Yeah, I did the same this time.
But if you give it cheese, of course you're gonna like.
Of course.
Yes.
All right, go and be friends with Fox. He
Well, I'm
thinks
busy.
it's fucking
I'm
easy.
working. I'm
Yeah,
at
he's
work.
at work.
He's at work. You fooled me.
Do it after I'm at work.
There has been some stolen valor in the country, and one thing this podcast does not stand for is stolen Valour.
In any of its forms.
Yeah. So this is our Stolen Valour watch, and here we are to charge
so this
the
is a
man.
new segment,
a Stolen Valour watch.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with a watch that's made of valour. That's not a material.
For editing notes, what can we get a quick tune? What should you type in?
Wait, for the
Stolen Valour tune.
Tune?
So
like for our segment?
Yeah. So like you go, yeah.
It's like a ceremonial trumpet that then goes, Stolen Valour. So a man has been charged following a suspected fake Admiral at Remembrance event.
Awesome. I mean,
love it. To be honest,
out the gate,
get him out. I kind of love Stolen Valour.
Out the gate, medals do look fake.
Medals look ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, medals look ridiculous anyway. The amount that they have, I'm like, come on. Yeah. And they're always for the fucking generals. Yeah. I'm like, you didn't do that much shit.
So the Stolen Valour kind of viral videos, or that whole section of the internet, right? Normally is a person pretending they've served as like an infantry, and trying to get thank you for your service in America.
Standing up in America when they do the national anthem.
Yeah, so they're just trying to get some kudos. Around.
British do it fucking better.
But I mean, an Admiral that's really going for it
on Remembrance Sunday. To be honest, I rate it.
Right, let's
a 64-year-old.
Yeah.
A 64-year-old man has been charged following an investigation into suspected fake Admiral at Remembrance Sunday event. Jonathan Carley from Harlech area of fucking Welsh, Gwenydd is accused of wearing uniform bearing the mark of His Majesty's forces without permission. Images widely circulated in the press and on social media showed a man wearing the uniform and medals of a high-ranking Navy officer whilst in attendance at the reef-laying service in Landudno on the 9th of November. He will appear at fucking hell. So many Welsh names. Caernarfon Magistrates Court on Thursday, 11th of December. Chief Inspector Tristan Bevan said, "We understand this incident has caused significant public concern, particularly given its occurrence on public." Yeah, well, that's all there is. There's not much more to the story. Man,
is he just a random guy?
Yeah, he's not an admiral.
So he doesn't even serve. Further down the ranks.
I don't think he did.
Because we've got phony Admiral.
Maybe he. I don't. Well, he might.
This is when the BBC doesn't cover stuff well. We need people to take some fucking salacious details.
We got the Sun here.
There we go.
What's a Walter Mitty? Is that an insult?
Life of Walter Mitty? Is he?
Yeah, the secret life of Walter Mitty.
I don't know what I'm
because he has like imagines various scenarios.
Yeah. It says Jonathan David Carley.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Today being unmasked is a retired teacher who blagged his way into 2 other memorials. Wow.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a hero, but
he's right up there. Oh, fair. He's right. It's going to come out as like a Max Fosh YouTube video or something after this. Like blagging your way into concerts.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he's just because
that's a great. I blag my way into Remembrance Sunday replaying.
As soon as it becomes content, it loses the joy for me.
Yeah.
You want him to be doing it
just for the love of the game.
He just really wants
to be up front at
I just want him to, and also when he's caught, to be like, yeah, I just wanted to feel.
I just wanted to feel special for a minute. I didn't realize he was right up involved.
He would
in
only
the
say,
ceremony.
"I have no desire to speak to you with all respect." Okay, so you just go no comment.
That is fucking wild. I mean, look, can you blame a guy for trying?
Inside his head, when he's doing that, do you think he's like imagining? Is he sort of at the service? What's he thinking when he's at that? Is he like method act? Is he?
No, I think he's saying like, "This is the best fucking moment of my life." This is.
Look at all people think I'm important.
Yeah, scroll up.
It's nice to be looked at.
They also reported that his only listing in the London Gazette dated back to 1991 under the command cadets in the Territorial Army. So he did some like basic army and then never got to bust his army nut basically.
Yep. And now he's just doing it. Now he's busting his army nut all over the country.
Yeah.
He's up there with some big players, I imagine, in the Welsh Navy scene.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Welsh Navy scene.
I just wonder, what's his small talk like? Because there must be a lot of small talk.
Well, we just said no comment.
That's when he was confronted.
That's when
he was confronted. Yeah. Was he confronted at the event?
No, at his home.
But he'll always remember that Sunday.
Yeah. Never forget.
I lost my virginity in Remembrance Sunday.
You did.
I'll
just
always
as the cannons
remember
went off.
That Sunday.
The last salute, was it?
Dur, dur. Dur, dur. Dur, 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 dur.
Sorry.
Dur, 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 dur,
Is it in
dur,
yet?
dur, dur, dur. I've never done this before. Dur, dur. It's that. I don't know how to put the condom on. Dur, dur. Why is it so wet? Dur, I mean dry. Dur, 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 dur.
Showing off.
Yeah. It ruined it, yeah. Why are you so wet, girl? Girl, that's fucking sloppy, man. Oh yeah, it ruined it. Why are you so wet? Yeah. Why are you so wet?
His impression of me losing my virginity. Why is it so wet?
Oh, I can't fit in. Weird. Shame.
Right, I gotta get a train.
We got to get out of here.
Gotta get out of here. Thanks so much, guys. We've been Boys Gone Wild. You've been you. See you next week. Bye-bye.